Start.
Hello, and welcome to Pokemon Old Horizons, Episode 0. This is a new Pokemon D&D campaign that we are going to be having on the channel. You probably recognize my voice, but today I'm playing Lynx, Jack Lynx. Who wants to introduce themselves next?
Let's just go around the table.
Alright, so,
The name is Remy LeBeau. Don't get it confused, no. No, monsieur.
Like, so I'm the Pokemon equivalent of DMing. Call me Arceus or whatever fucked up pronunciation you can come up with.
Arcus.
Arceus.
Hello, my name is Vitex, the Pokemon researcher. Just call me Vi.
And I'm Flip Flop, uh, professional privateer.
And like I've mentioned, this is session 0. Uh, we're basically just going to be setting up a little bit of behind the scenes context and decide where we're going to want land on the island.
Alright.
So, Arcus, take it away.
So current deal is y'all are still on the ship. Vi over there is still fishing on the deck.
I have him fishing, and then I'm working on the Pokeball.
Alright.
Alright, so Flint Lockwood is fishing.
And the rest of you are just dicking around on the ship. Does someone want to get up into the crow's nest and get a good look at everything?
I'll go.
That's what Remy doing.
Alright. So, roll perception. Check this out. By the way, we should probably mention we just kind of
Yes.
stole some of
Alright.
D&D rules.
Yeah, we're on a weird hybrid of Pokemon Showdown and just D&D rules.
Yes, because it was easiest.
Yeah, I'll flash up a little bit of like my character
That's
so you
21 on me.
understand.
That's a 21 one on me. 19 plus 2.
Dang. Alright, then. So here's the deal. On one of them islands, it looks like there's a big ass fucking dragon wandering around on the beach, and he's gonna beat your ass. So maybe avoid that one. All right. He's like, hold on, let me point him out on the map. The big ass looking dragon is over here, so avoid that.
Can I get a description?
Uh, okay, big ass bipedal dragon with a long tail behind it, and it's kind of covered in this like what's the word for it? Scale mail looking shit.
Can you ask my character about that? Because
We're still be like,
Science dude, what Pokemon this?
I've never seen that one from any books. Well, actually, maybe he would have seen it from maybe some myths about the islands here. You want me to do like a history check?
Yeah, that would be history.
We probably should have given a bit of context, but our characters are canonically from the Galar region, doing some of the first colonization of the
Don't-
Alola,
Don't get it twisted. Remy from the Kalos region.
going to do
Okay.
some of the first colonization of
So
the
that
Alola
is
region.
11 plus 4, so 15.
All right. So
We're a myth about a Pokemon that matches the description.
let's see. Okay, so what you're hearing matches the description of a pseudo legendary, all right?
Okay.
So that's probably what that is. However, there's a couple of little neighbors around it, and it's like some 10 feet tall. So you're guessing that one's a little extra special.
Yeah. Do we know about alpha Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
This is set not in the prime timeline, but sometime after Legends
I mean-
Arceus and about the 17th
I mean,
century
even in
equivalent.
Legends Arceus, there were alpha Pokemon. So
Yeah, I'm just giving
we
context
probably
to the
know
audience.
about certain Pokemon that sound that are like that.
So
I think
you
you
vaguely
probably
know
heard
that this-
rumors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rumors.
You vaguely know that this is an alpha pseudo legendary,
Okay.
and it will kick your ass because that shit's level 60.
Hey, Science dude, is it gonna kick our ass?
Yes, we should go to a different island.
All right, so that's the westernmost.
We
Yeah,
just
that's
went that one.
right. So that's a westernmost island, kind
We
of
are
lost
about
out.
there, for the record. So it's like we could probably see this one, maybe that one,
Right.
and that doesn't exist.
With my 21, what else do I see?
Okay, so on this shore, it's hold on, let me check, but I think that's filled with bug types, bug and grass mostly.
It's like here.
Which one is it? Is it the north starting one?
The north. It's like the most northeastern one. We just looked at the most southwestern one. We're looking at the most northeastern one. We can also see a bit of the most northwestern one, probably.
Give me a second.
Or northeastern. Sorry, I'm getting. We saw a little bit of the most
We'll just show 'em what we're talking
southwestern. Then we're currently looking at
Middle left.
northwestern,
Middle
We're
left.
looking at middle left.
and we can see a bit of, although we haven't heard it described yet, of
Yes, that is. Yes, that is
northeast.
bug and a lot of bug and grass types.
Yeah. So that was
Remy got some fire and we'll be okay.
yeah, that was covered in bug and grass types, and if he's working on a lower ball, maybe go there.
Yeah. Warball, that's the fishing one.
And I got a little fire in me. We
I mean,
okay.
I could also have been working on nest ball. Dude, I'm gonna yell out to Remy. It's Remy, right? Do they look weak?
Oh no, they look kind of small, so probably.
They look really young. They look like unevolved, right?
Survival check to get
Pokemon to Pokemon. I don't know. I fucking know.
Do survival check.
Yeah, do a survival check.
Okay, can I try to look?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Because at this point, I think you'd be able to see it from where you are. Dirty 20.
What role would it be? Edited
It's wisdom.
survival? No, wait, what edited
You would be
survival
rolling
would it be?
perception. Because you would be looking at them.
Okay.
And I rolled 20 to see if they're dangerous or not.
Okay, so that'd be a plus.
So if they're not natural 20, that'd be like they're vaguely level 8 to level 20 or so.
21. Natural 19.
Whatever. You got a vague graph. They're like should be level 8 or so to level 20 or so on the higher end.
Mr. Lockwood,
But
we should
Nah,
probably be
but if
adjusting
we-
our
but if
course
we
more
land-
east.
but if-
Like
No.
3 to 20.
On the shore you're looking at.
But if we land there, are we going to get immediately swarmed or are we going to be good?
They look kind of thin.
That's a good option. We should keep looking just in case, but I think that should be the one we start moving towards a little bit.
What about the next island?
Really?
Okay, are we still going to be using the 21 or do I need to roll again?
You used the 21 for 2
Perception.
islands so far, so like don't see a reason why not.
And that one is farther though.
Yeah.
Like, quite a bit farther.
It's like we are roughly here.
That would be a 16 then.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for Pokemon, not even like what even like the island looks like.
And we can see less of its coast. So
Alright, so from where you're looking at, looks like
you can see it like that.
it looks like there's wild Gyarados there, so maybe don't.
Okay, well.
Hey, Science Dude, what that giant water dragon?
That's like the most common water poke. That's a Gyarados.
Pretty sure it's some.
A Gyarados?
He lives he lives like in the middle of Kalos. He has never been to the coast.
Kalos. Coast only.
Just assume he's a little putty in the head, alright?
He ain't
Gambit is raised in the city.
They are in some cities.
There's not a river going through. What's the big city called?
What region are you from?
Kalos, which is Gen 6.
Are you from Lumia City?
Yes.
Then they would not be in Lumia.
There's not a major river going through Lumios. I think it's.
They're in ponds too.
Alright, focus.
We don't want to be there. That's what.
Please. So, from the closest shore you're looking at, it's filled with Gyarados, but if you go a little bit farther up the island, it gets softer. Looks like a couple. There's still meta pods over there, so like, you should be fine to go farther up the island.
I still think we
So
should go.
is it possible to swim around these giant water dragons?
Appears so.
We should probably go Northwest Island.
I think we should head to the island, the Bug Island. That's a good starting point.
Lockwood, what do you think?
We actually also, if we go to the Bug one, we can also they may have a way for us to get silk, which silk makes a lot of money.
Do we know how
Why
silk
make-
is
why-
made?
Why make money when you can take it?
I probably know how silk is made.
Insects.
I could probably tell you the general basis of it.
If you find
We do need to get some. We need to go to an island where we can make some quick cash so we can fund this adventure more.
So 9 minutes.
Should we directly land on this island, or should we like sail around to see if there's any better landing? There could be like a harbor.
Or
Or
you're saying
something.
we could look and see if there's like a marina or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. Marina, what's that one again?
like a dock. Like it's like a garage for boats.
Oh, that one.
Or like a harbor.
I think our best
Natural harbor.
option may be actually it's probably just where the base thing is.
It's like
This area right here. Where Professor Kukui's house would be.
that is a big beach.
Yeah, it's probably our best option.
So you all want to sail around the island for a bit?
yeah.
Actually, we should probably start here so we can sail through the rocks to have our because there's a natural like coastline guard thing that we can use as defense
like-
from the outside.
A 21 for perception to find a suitable landing spot just from where we can see.
Should we sail clockwise or counterclockwise around the island?
You suggesting counterclockwise?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey Jay,
From looking
from
at our
where we
projected
saw
path, it
when
looks
I've
like we should
seen
do
this,
counterclockwise.
rock
Yeah.
like guard thing.
So
Going
adjusting
to see
boat
the here.
position.
You guys are like over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
I just adjusted boat position from boop to boop.
Alright.
So from there, where can I see you?
From there,
It's like we probably know about that.
I'm also probably looking while working my hand working with my hands a little. Well,
shitty hand-eye coordination.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see me trying to write while looking away, and you see like straight up scribbles at the bottom of a page. And I just looked at fuck.
Anyways.
I'm gonna have to censor that.
He didn't even really say the word.
I did like a cutoff thing.
Alright. If I get
Just wow.
You don't.
Pepper it in.
I literally know YouTubers who swear all the time.
I know, but still.
This is not.
I mean it should be fine,
This
but
is not a podcast for children.
yeah.
And if you want to, you can mark it not suitable for kids.
Yeah. Like I generally list it as like not for kids.
That enough.
But
What you said.
anyways, yeah. The island.
So do I see any suitable landing spots that aren't like filled with like big or dangerous Pokemon?
Let's see.
Or like a dock or like a place where people park their boat.
Call you AJ, right?
AJ or Jack Links.
What's the character say?
It's what?
No, I'll go back.
Alright, so
Good.
so from the look of it, this little area over here has really like low threat, so you should be fine over there.
Can I see it on my map?
Yeah, it's that little dip
This part right here.
Remember to buy the
on
dip.
other
Right
side.
here.
On this side, the left. This dip.
Okay. That one doesn't have any good place for a dock.
Mm.
That's a sheer cliff.
It's like that's not just a sheer cliff, that's also artificial.
Well,
You don't see right angles in nature, so if we continue, this will probably be our best spot.
Or we could dock at what looks like a literal dock right there.
That doesn't exist yet. That's
Yeah.
that's like
There could be a makeshift, like people are
There-
probably going to be docking at these islands.
there are no one has
there's only two types of people on this island so far, and you don't know about one of them.
It's like
natives or pirates.
yeah, and we only really know about the pirates.
Because
Yeah.
pirates are probably going to have a way to get on
we
this
see
island.
if we see a dock, we should.
But
that's
it's probably gonna be
dangerous.
occupied or like
Yeah.
makeshift and run down.
Jay, when I see this rock, like this outcreep of rocks right here.
Not yet.
Okay.
But anyways, pirates would shoot him on sight, rob him. They might get along with him. I'm not sure about you. You might talk. to him.
They know of my name.
Excellent.
Now, while I personally, before this, have never left Kalos, my name certainly has.
So if about half the party gets shoot on sight, then maybe don't.
Yeah. I mean I'm an active agent of the crown. I'm probably not that popular.
Okay, so we keep heading on. At this point, I'm actively looking for something.
Alright, so updated position.
Updated position. You can now see that beach over there and that alpha.
I see the rocks.
Yes.
Okay. I see that little opening where we could go through that rock, right?
Yes.
It might be best if we go for go to the rock so we have natural defense from the outside ocean.
Yeah, but I feel like we should circle the island once before, at like a distance before moving in.
Let's see where it leads first. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? It could lead to a whirlpool with no room to turn around.
It also looks like is that a volcano or just a mountain? I'm pretty sure it's just a mountain, but it may be a volcano. I think it's a mountain.
It's concerning nonetheless.
In game I do know it does have a hole through it, so I think it is just a mountain with a hole open, and there's no like summit. What's it called?
No proof it's active.
No, I don't think there's any proof of it being a volcano. Is the thing.
Okay, so someone roll survival because you're like circling around the outside of the crop, right?
We're probably going to be like at this like we're updating position. We're like there.
So roll survival or perception.
Ooh, I should check my. Didn't I have a better?
15 for me for survival.
No, that's investigate.
Anyone else?
I'm good at survival.
Wow.
I've got 40.
Oh, good.
I got a +2, but it doesn't matter what I roll.
Very good. 18, so 22.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, I also got an
19 for survival, I guess.
but I only have a +1, so 19.
It looks like the Gyarados in there, which is not a good sign.
Gyarados.
There's like 3 Gyarados in there.
Which
I
means they're at least level 20.
I mean, if we would it be possible to sail around them?
If they are
Maybe.
in the entryway to where we're trying to go,
They
I
look-
don't think so.
They look like a healthy size, you know, and they're respecting each other's territories. So
Shall I update the map position again?
yeah,
All right. So we're about there.
Could there be a way we could bait one out of our way so we could get into that little crowd?
possibly.
Let me show you the.
Whatever you do,
thing.
don't roll Remy into it. I don't want to work with those things.
It also
Jay.
seems like that's the only entrance.
Yeah, Jay. Here's the thing I want to do. I want to see if we can get to the defense of this and try to get to Professor whose house would be. So where is the Gyarados on the map?
Also, 2-minute warning.
So there's one right at the entrance over here, one over here, and one over here.
Okay.
So like,
Could we bait? We could possibly bait that one slowly over here, though that might make a fight with the other one. But
If they come back and we're on the other side, there appears to be
Jay.
no other entrances, so
Jay,
it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I want to do a history check. See if anyone from like any stories I read have figured out a way to keep Gyarados away from them while they're sailing.
Because if we like,
Can someone help me out with this real quick?
yeah, I'll aid.
Because
Because if
I
we,
can't do shit. I'm in the crow's nest.
Oh my god!
oh no, what did you roll?
he rolled a 4 and an 8.
Oh no.
For me, that's a 12 on the 8 one.
Okay, so
If we could like line that whole channel with like anti-Gyarados stuff, then that would actually be
Connor,
probably
can you roll a
decent, but-
survival check? See if anything you know, just based off your survival skills.
actually, you could roll stealth too.
That is true. I can do that.
So 16 total.
Someone help him just in case.
I'll also aid him.
I, as quickly as I can,
Very
scramble down from the crow's
Okay,
nest.
dirty 20 for his survival thing to do what I basically tried.
Alright, we'll hold that for a sec.
Nat 20. So a 23.
Okay, so you've got 2 current options. So first off, Gyarados have shitty sight. I'm pretty sure Gyarados have shit sight, don't they?
Maybe I think due to their blind rage, they may
Yeah.
just have like not shady sight, but tunnel vision.
Which is still
Yeah.
Which
I
So
mean,
you
if
might be
someone's a fast enough swimmer, we could have them distract Gyarados.
Which means that if you just get them a little angry and then flashbang them, they probably won't be able to find you. You just swim past them like that.
Do we have anyone who knows Flash?
I mean, there's probably more crew than just
We do
us on
have
the
more
ship.
crew. We have that one guy with a shiny Alcremie, the chef.
Mm-hmm. So
Or we could have
If you
any
could-
of the like sailors we have on this ship just.
Worst case scenario, I could probably improvise something with gunpowder.
you have 3 other randos, 2 of Ruitana, and the other one is a Puchiana. So
How faster can you rando swim?
No, we're not we're
We
not
can-
throwing them to the sharks.
they're his OG pirate crew, so they can swim faster than you guys can.
I mean,
Can it? Do you have enough trust in them to outswim Gyarados?
Do you want to risk them?
My crew, I can't go.
Let's sail around the island first before deciding to do something stupid like
also-
mess with Gyarados.
There's also his idea. So his current working idea is Bitterroot, alright? Put it in a pot, like powder it, put it in a pot, boil it until you get a concentrate, and then squirt that into Gyarados' face. It'll effectively be pepper spray.
I like that idea. Also, with Bitterroot, we could also grow that, right?
Ugh, yes, it's possible to grow.
So if I have growing kits and stuff like that, so we can have a bigger supply of that if we ever have develop a Gyarados problem of them attacking our camp.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Also, it is 6:02.
I feel like this is like too risky for our first base location though.
Yeah. But maybe keep it in mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, all we're doing is
Yeah,
just
I don't-
making landfall. We're
Yeah,
not
water.
necessarily making our camp there.
I know, but still, high risk.
Give me a little leeway.
But
I'm
high
not-
risk,
I'm
but
not
high
hating
reward.
that, like still.
But anyways,
Oh.
if you don't feel like taking a bit of a risk, that is an option.
Like there's a high risk, but there's also a high reward.
Yeah,
They're vaguely level 35, so there's not much chance of pirates.
it's good protection. Would they attack the ship?
And depends on how close you get. If you get within like some, let's say 50 feet of them, they might attack, just if they smell an opportunity.
Okay, so
Because
Jay,
we're low on time, there is like one. If I move the ship here, then we'd be able to see like the rest of the island we haven't seen yet.
Or yeah, then if we go up here, we could try getting in there.
can I see?
If we move
Are you
there,
talking about that little theater outcropping with
like if
the
we
rock?
move the boat to where that cursor is, we'll be able to see like the last bit of the island's coast we haven't seen yet, and then we have
Like,
all
in
of the island
there.
to choose where to land.
The issue is that actually where is that little island there? We could have that be a camp.
Yeah. Also, I think that's a tire ring, so it wouldn't exist.
No, that's not a tiring. That's a rock. That's rocks.
Sure.
Yeah, that's rocks.
I know that your game is rocks. Although we could possibly try to have the boat parked there and we swim over the. I mean, like get over the rocks and swim the.
There is that little island.
Because once we get past those rocks, it's
No. Guys, I think I found a good place. You see that little like island next to the rocks?
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, if we like park in between the rocks and the island, that's like a little bay.
Yeah, the little island there, that could be where we have the boat set up, and then the island inside of that is where we set up our actual like base.
But
So I've just moved the boat on the map to the little cove.
Would it possible? Do we have enough supplies to set up a bridge?
Probably.
I feel like it would be better if we used supplies from the island to build a bridge.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And plus, if we don't go through rocks, if we go south, there is like a little area with some trees. Although
Yeah.
that does look like a bit of a cliff.
Although
we
again,
have
but
to
if this is
climb.
older, there's going to be more trees than that map shows.
Yeah.
Also, we'll have access to a cave that has ice types.
also, there is one lower level Gyarados. He's like level 23, it looks like.
Where are they at?
That's the Gyarados that we're talking about, the 3 that are in that alcove.
No. Over here, in the bay you guys are talking about. He's like vaguely closer to sea, you know? He's further away from water.
A Gyarados, like a trait, like a
Or we could.
where we give it some food.
Is it in the little bay between the rocks?
No.
Or is it over there?
It's like over out of the way, you know? Like,
Like
it's
here?
in the sea off the island over here.
Okay, so if we just sail close to the coast, then go into the alcove.
It won't bother you.
Yeah. So
Also, you might be able to lure it around.
yeah, I say we sail in there, And this is the end of episode 0.
If we are able to set up good food supplies, we can
Thank you for watching Pokemon Old Horizons, episode 0. Next time, Landfall.